here for you. Call on in. Well, here's a symbol that I think we all know what it means. A Chaco Canyon Zuni Turquoise heart pendant. Right out of the gate, I want to say this. This includes the 18-inch necklace. When we had our pre-production meeting with Jared, aka the big gun producer, I said to Jared, this is one I really believe, not just because it's a fabulous price point, but because we get the necklace included as well as a gift idea this holiday season, I believe this will be a really fast sellout. It's on 5 flex pay of $13, and it's on a 6 flex of $11.65. Jared, how many are available, please, sir, just so... Oh, for heaven's sake, there's only 40 of them. Okay, so I'll ask Jennifer as many questions as possible, but needless to say, don't trip over the cat if you want to run and order this one. This is a no-brainer. So it's a heart, but a heart with a difference, right?
Yes, would you see in the middle, you see that burst of silver, which is, you know, your inner light. And it's when the person who's wearing this, you know, they're supposed to have that symbolism within them. And so the artisan here was made by Cal Kalesiwa from the Zuni tribe. And as you can see that with the inlay work that he does, he says that he glues actually the stone around his finger,
oh, wow.
Then shapes it, shapes the form of the heart, and then gets the design from there.
Well, you can, I mean, just look, there's a lot to see in there. I like having that silver in the center and it kind of all dispersing out. If I turn it around the other way, you'll see that beautiful finish and setting. That's all genuine sterling. The only reason why I'm pointing out that the necklace, which is 18 inches, comes with it is because very rarely do we see our Chaco Canyon pieces come with the liquid silver. You get this necklace included, so you don't need to buy anything else. Now 30 remaining, I believe, so last chance. If you are a fan of the liquid silver, we will do a presentation on the liquid silver necklace alone. But think holidays and think Christmas and Hanukkah. Think about gift ideas, real genuine turquoise. Not only real genuine turquoise, genuine stamped 925 silver, which is the most certainly reflective of the precious metals, and the right size, Jennifer. This isn't overpowering. It's a very ageless piece. I suppose that's what I'm trying to say. I
like this because if you know someone who loves hearts, or your birthday in December, or if they're trying to get into turquoise and see if they like something like this would be a perfect first gift for them.
It absolutely would, and it does not break the bank.
No.
At $69.90. I just took it off the stand there for a second, and the liquid silver, and we'll talk about it more in detail later, but this liquid silver necklace is a star in its own right. It feels so good against the skin. Maybe this is for your daughter or your granddaughter that you'd like to get. Maybe it's a special, special present just because you love her so much. This is really a heart that embraces America's gemstone. Turquoise is America's gemstone. It's, you know, whilst we are always going to embrace the Southwest, the Native American traditions and culture, I think in the past decade since I've known you, turquoise has even elevated more so. It's become very, not just like a niche stone, it's very prestigious now in every aspect.
Oh, yes. Just traveling to different places. I mean, men, women, especially, I'm seeing a lot more men wearing the chunkier necklaces or either the bracelets, and it's even veterans who are out there, you know, they talk about it, just being on land and just for fighting for your freedom. They think that the sky stone, you know, is a big protector for them too as well.
It's a great way to describe it, and it really is. I hope you get this one. I think you'll enjoy it, and I certainly think whoever you give it to will adore it. We are calling it sold out, so thank you for all of your orders. Stay in the ordering process. We are counting you in. Great buy, really, really great buy. I do want to share with you that we have a different type of necklace available. No presentation this morning, but this is an 18